Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. To each and every one of you guys that are present, first of all, I want to say thank you to those that have thought it not robbery to actually come into the house of God. Those that do not know that I just recently got out of the hospital on my birthday with a hemoglobin of 4.3 the second time that I went to the hospital, and now I am endeavoring to fulfill my destiny even the more of how the blessings of the Lord doeth into rich and adding no sorrow. I want to first also say the salutation to my madrina, to my padrino, and to my Oba, to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. I want to say that I am giving you an opportunity to know what it is to be in the church and practice the ATRs and practice the black art effectively. I want you to understand that my praise is real. When I thank God and divine ones and Egum for the things they have done, because of the simple fact that I know how to operate in this energy, in this frequency and vibration. I am 52 years of age. I am out here rocking my feet from young. Come on here, somebody. I am a child of Oya, and I'm also a crown Mafedi Babawaye, and I am also a child of Oshun and Ogun. Come on here, somebody. I'm telling you, I'm stacked and I'm packed on both places. Come on here, somebody. And I thank God for it. Because if it had not been for the Lord on my side, where would I be? I say to each and every one of you guys, as a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, and rising sign Pisces, this is why these energies are important, that when you get into these pathways, whether you're in Obia, or whether you're in Conjure, or whether you're in mysticism, or whether you are in Apollo, or whether whatever ATR that you're in, these are very significant energies that you will operate always at all times. And you need to be able to flow and be able to manifest in this arche. If you're an air sign, you need to be glad about it. If you're a water sign, you need to be glad about it. If you are a fire sign, you need to be glad about it. If you are an earth sign, you need to be glad about it. Because these are the elements by which we operate and move. And the modality has to do with whether you're carnal, fixed, or immutable. How my fire moves. Come on here. I'm a Sag. I'm mutable. If you're a Leo, your fire moves in fixation. Come on here, somebody. If you are a cardinal sign, which means that you're an Aries, come on here, somebody. That means that you initiate, you're aggressive, you make things happen. That's why Aries energy, my moon is Aries, why I don't have a problem meeting the challenge. Do you understand that it's not just me? We all have these setups. And if you understand your energy, if you ever got a consultation with me, I'm telling you, you're not benefiting from your consultation because you lack the understanding how to operate in your energy and be glad about the energy. Whether you in hoodoo, I'm still Sagittarius. Whether voodoo, I'm still Sagittarius. Whether Obia, every Sunday they go stop. Even behind the pulpit, I am still a Sagittarius. Mutable fire. Not only enlightenment, but wisdom. How many have been sharing in the wisdom that I've been dispersing out throughout this social media platform? Come on here, somebody. It's time to give God some praise. I'm excited for each and every one of you guys that are tuning in and being notified that Chief Apostle Eli is live. I am excited to be here with you. And even though I still have to go back to Miami, which I got to go to Hialeah to receive another Orisha. I told y'all I'm not playing. I'm flexing. I'm flexing in my voodoo. I'm flexing in my Orisha. I'm flexing in my Christianity. I'm flexing in my Palo Miande. I'm flexing in my Conjure. Because it had not been for the Lord on my side. When I tell you about currency, I'm talking about Yimi Ya, Anatolo Kun. You gonna tell me I got stability? Show me. I told them many when I got through the process, and I was talking to the Orisha. I said, listen here. If you want me to boast in you, you're gonna have to show me what to do. I don't mind bragging. I don't mind boasting. But Osun Mare got to show me something. Francis got to show me something. See, I'm not in these things for a form of godliness, and then turn around and deny the power thereof. I'm not in it for a shrine. I want to see what you do. See, I bought my friend sister that beautiful dress because she's showing up and showing out. Somebody said she's showing up and showing out. Be excited. Be in relationship. Be in a place where somebody can inspire you to want to know better and do better and to start experiencing what magic and spirituality it is to be melanin. Huh? Melanin, the blessing of the Lord doeth what? Make it rich and add no sorrow. I think each and every one of you guys, let me tell you something, this is a special moment because this is as above, so below. This is sun energy. This is where you flex your power.
Come on.
This is where you flex your power as a Cancer. This is where you flex your power as a Gemini. On Sunday, your solar. This is when you flex your power as a Scorpio. This is when you flex what the Ache is in your life. And flex it in a way that is going to promote your life into better places and spaces and association. Don't just be out here doing stuff. There's a purpose behind my journey. If it had not been for the Lord, I wouldn't be here. God has moved, and God is moving. Ancestor, Moete, and Fumbe. Everybody's talking about having the power, but where's the manifestation? And that's where they don't like about Apostle either. I have the same problem in the church world. You want to talk about a God you don't know, but the Bible says that these signs shall follow them that believe. If you say you have scratched and you have all this lineage that you have received into Palo Miambe, show me the manifestation. Because it goes all the way back to the Congo. And I know that the spirits of the Congo are powerful. Come on here, somebody. And if I'm going to be a part of a lineage, I was scratched up on the Temlatira, which is a symbolicity of Obatala. Then I got crowned by my Padrino, which is crown Obatala. So Obatala been here with Oya a long time. Come on here, somebody. Your energy should make sense. Your ceremony should make sense. They should be in alignment with your energy. And that you should not have no spirit in your spiritual core that is not willing to work and fight for you and provide for you. Come on here, somebody. People can't give you what they ain't got. People can inspire you about what inspiration they don't have. So I want somebody to understand. Huh? If you got my talisman, you better walk around with a sense of pride. Because I work. My Obatala work. I can't speak for nobody else Obatala. If you got my Ogun works. If you got my Iligba, my Iligba works. If you got my Oshun get it done. Don't you walk around here like no sawed off bum when you walking with the energy of kings and queens of the African diaspora. It is time to rise, my brothers and sisters, and represent these ATRs for what they are, or leave them alone. If you cannot represent them, leave them alone. Stop making it look like, huh? You ever heard somebody sing one of these artists' songs and they don't do justice? You're not doing justice. Can I say it again? You're not doing, because Olokun is a king. He's the first Orisha that touched down on earth. And he rules the water and the depths of the water. He was so powerful that Olodumare, Obatala and them had to come down and restrain him. He's a powerful merman. But you walk around here powerless. Just like Christians walk around here powerless. And they say they serve the Almighty. It's unacceptable now. Because we need people to actually operate and stop stepping to these kings and queens and these deities with your poor man mentality. Can I say it again? Yes, sir. Stop stepping to these Orishas and Loas and Nkisi and Pungo with your poor man mentality. These are gods and goddesses and deities of African tradition. And they need to be handled as such. Let's give God a hand praise. I'm excited for melanated people all over this globe that will become part of my membership and give me an opportunity to work hard for them, to be a part of their spiritual awakening, to be a part of their spiritual manifestation. And I deserve the honor of laboring. The Bible said, muzzle not the ox that treadeth out the corn. I am working. I am working, Sister Moon. Yes. I'm driving up and down the highway after being out of the hospital on the 15th. And it is the what, 29th. And you're not excited that your pastor standing here. Because you don't see me as your pastor. The reason why you can't respond correctly, emotionally, and mentally is because you're an effing hater. And I'm here to flex on your ass. Because you could have had plenty of time got the opportunity to behave better. Show up better. Be consistent better. But you try to treat me like a Negro you done got involved with. I am not interested in your feelings if they're not surrounded and immersed in facts. I'm not considering your ideas if they are not being grounded by truth. I'm not considering about what your actions are as a fire sign when your steps are not being ordered by the Lord. And I don't care nothing about your plan as an earth sign when your plans are not dictated by the Lord. Because at the end of the day, we're here to manifest. It don't matter what platform you on. If you melanated, I'm going to show you what it is to be a son of God. I'm going to show you what it is to be a sincero. I'm going to show you what it is to be a priest. I'm going to show you what it is to be a part of these ATR and actually get manifestation. That every dime, time, and energy you put in, you should be getting their return. Because they are worthy. Olokun has all kind of riches. Why your ass broke? My Fedikun, oh yeah, Yanza, my mother, rules the marketplace. Why your ass hungry? Your ancestors are your first line of sin. Why you getting beat up? Baba Luaye not only is a healer, but he is also a God of wealth. Why you broke and sick? How Ogun your father? And you ain't never got your tools. Ogun always have. He's a blacksmith. Ogun always. You should always have what you need as a child of Ogun. You are a poor representation of that energy, that frequency, and that vibration. We're going to have some church today. Because if you can't represent it, leave it alone. Until you're willing to give all. If you're going to be in Christianity, then you need to walk in your Christos. And if you are not going to walk in your pineal gland, then you need to give it up. Because nobody cares about that other stuff. Because that don't move mountains. I'm here to show you how to move mountains. Because I've been moving them ever since I got out of the hospital. I've been doing conjure for people ever since I got out. I've been blessed and highly favored of the Lord since I got out of the hospital. Got my blood transfused. I've been harder than hard. These last couple of days have been a blessing to people. I want you to know I love the Lord and I love my Orisha, I love my Pungo, I love my ancestors, and I'm going to today I'm going to represent to the best of my ability, and I hope that something about what I am doing in this life, am I not manifesting?
Yes, sir.
You ain't clapped yet, Sister Calvin. You about to be called a B. Sister, tell Chloe to come in here. Somebody said proper response. Yeah, we struggled this morning trying to get it. I said, Chloe, did you get the right size? She's like, yes. I said, why we have such a time to bring it up? Now, this is Brother Minister Mario's daughter. And the reason why I brought her up, not only that how many of you guys have been a blessing, but she rocking in my face in Ogun. Ogun.
That right here.
Over there. She's still learning. She be all at the cemetery with me. She was at the cemetery with me. It was nighttime. She said, I'm okay. I said, she ain't scared. Yes, sir. She got Haitian blood in her, so we're going to work some of that too. Yeah. So my point is to bring her up here because I want y'all to see in real time. Not only am I flexing for myself, not am I only flexing for the Orishas in the cauldron. I'm flexing with clothes. Because we're not asking nobody for nothing. Are y'all hearing me? See, if you're going to get out here and flex, you got to have the ability not only to flex for yourself, but you got to flex for other people. I would flex for some of y'all out there, but you're not going to embarrass me. You ain't black enough. You black, but you ain't black enough. You too busy trying to be adjacent to white. So we'll thank God for her. Let's give her a hand of praise. She's rocking with me. She's gonna be with me. We're gonna be celebrating her father's birthday, January 1st. We're at the cemeteries. I'll be letting you guys see some of that. I got to go there. So let's give her a hand praise. All right. Sarah, thank you. Come on here, somebody. Somebody say it's time to flex.
It's time to flex.
Huh? Make this. See, this. They don't like this kind of confidence. Long as you out here, woe is me, they cool. But the moment you get a hold of yourself and start responding correctly in real time with the energy and frequency and vibrations available to you, then you understand why you invest in your currencies. Right now, you understand it. Apostle ain't playing. I ain't playing with my saints with their ragged ass. I'm flexing on them. Mother Susan, I've been going off on her all week long, but she's still the mother of the church. Brother Johnny ain't been here not one day, and he the father of the church. Huh? I'm trying to get y'all to understand something. Everybody not going to treat you right. Everybody, no matter what kind of opportunities you're presenting, I don't care how much you hurt behind what I say, you still here. You take your job as the mother of the church more seriously than he take his as the father of the church. You should have a personal pride about being a part of a body. And nobody should have to beg you. Nobody should have to inspire you. Nobody should have to usher you. Nobody should have to call you. Because you in the company of kings and queens, emperors, princes, principalities, power, rulers, of darkness. Somebody that is excelling in these ATRs in lightning speed. And you should be excited to be a part of it. Huh? I am embarrassed that you ain't got enough sense to think that I deserve more than $1,000. I said before, how many people in this church got together and said, we're going to make sure Apostle Ely does not have to pay for his mortgage this month? And I got people that are in my tribe that have never, ever met me physically. Are outshining all you niggas. But you say you love your chief. As long as I don't cost you and you cost me, you love our relationship. But it's moment that now you are being held accountable to match my energy. Now is all of a sudden you're extraterrestrial. You're one of a kind, Apostle. You knew that before you took my blessing. You knew that I could strive in areas and realms that you could not, and you still receive of my fruit. When you needed your grandchild to be healed. When you need to have a grandchild. I have a track record with all these people in my church, whether they behave correctly or not. And I intend to expose every last one of them, name by name. That's what Sagittarius do. If you didn't want it to have it to be said about you, you should not have been conducting yourself the way you have been conducting yourself. Because I don't want nobody to make a mistake that you made and watch how you try to treat me and think if you treat me like that, there ain't going to be consequences. Because if you come here with that behavior, you come here with that mindset and talking about following apostle all over the world, you're going to get your feelings hurt. And your ass going to be cursed. And you're going to be cursed by cheap. So play with it. Because y'all know I like to play with it. Those that have your Bibles, turn to Psalms 118, verse 24. Charity starts at home, but so does judgment. We are like that I got to get everybody straight on the outside now. I ain't getting nobody straight on the inside. You have lost your ever-loving mind. To the disadvantage of my members, now that I'm off from work, I got time for it. I'm going to say it again. Now that I'm off of work, you can't pretend to be so committed to the ministry when you ain't doing shit. You can't pretend to be about Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated and when your attendance is 0. How can I even be a hoe to you and you ain't even around? I can't make no money when the whole... You can walk the streets all day long. If you ain't no clientele, there ain't no money.
That's right.
Attendance matters.
That's right.
Am I talking some good stuff?
Yes.
A hoe that show up on the show and ain't got no attendance
That's right.
ain't gonna make no money.
That's right. You're right about it.
A stripper with no attendees is a broke stripper. You must be entertaining yourself because it ain't nobody there to assume those festivities. So are we understanding?
Yes.
They say when the cat away, the mice play. Well, Mufasa home. And I'm gonna get all this together in a very short time because I got stuff to do. I got people to meet and places to go.
That's right.
Because somebody really want my help.
Yes.
While you around here playing.
Yes.
You're not doing me no favor by coming to my church. I'm going to say that again. You're not doing me no favor by coming to my church to be about on my platform. I gave you an opportunity. Now F you. And I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you what a Sagittarian does. I'm going to show you what Moon and Aries mean. And you won't ever get the opportunity to disrespect the anointing, Isaiah 10:27, in my ministry again. You are nowhere close to who I am in divinity. And you want to be handled as such. The moment you step out of line, I'm going to check your ass and I'm going to check you out of here. And we're going to see what your ego and your answer and your Jesus will do for you up under my root work. So play with it. Those that have your Bibles, turn to Psalm 118.
Amen.
And don't worry about you won't be in my beautiful pots. But I'll put your ass up on a rut and watch you. Matter of fact, I can do Vandal rule. It's ruled by Venus. Or I can do Angelica rule, which is ruled by the sun. Play with me. And I would take Mother Nature and beat your ass all over this world. Because I got time now. Before I didn't have time, I had to go to work. So I saw you, I heard you, but I had to go ahead and do business. I don't have to go to work now. So I got time for you. Sir, amen. I done told y'all I'm not nothing to play with and I'm not a nice person. I do nice things. Is that clear? I do nice things. I'm a militant man.
Yes, you are. Very much so.
I'm not a nice person. I don't have time for people. And I told y'all, many of y'all in this church, y'all gonna miss Mario. Mario kept a lot of y'all asses from being in the swing. But now you gotta deal with me. It's like having bones with no cartilage. iron to iron. When you have it, verse 24. It reads, my subject is, have the day you deserve. It says, this is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and what? Be glad in it. So let's talk about this. I'm trying to figure out why you don't think you deserve the day that you have. Because we have already come to the conclusion, whether you call him Olofi, whether you call it Olodamari, whether you call him the Mighty Zon, whatever El Shaddai, whatever name you articulate. We understand that every day that we have, God created and made that day. And you, sir and ma'am, are choosing how you operate in that day. The day that they gave us an instruction. This is the day that the Lord has made. It didn't say you do this on Sunday or Monday or Thursday. It said this is the day that the Lord has what? Made. He created for you and me. And the instruction was, we shall be what? Rejoice in the day. In the day. And be glad in it. So the attitude that the divine is looking for you is to appreciate the day that was given to you so you can actually have. You wake up in a day you never seen, and you wake up in a day you'll never see again. And instead of you having the right attitude about this is the day that the Lord has made, and I say I rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it, you have the wrong attitude when you woke up this morning. This is a day of power. Because my God made this day. And his energy and her energy is in it. It just so happened in this day, it's Leo. Fire element. Fixed. So I need to be fixated on the Lord. My ego. I need you to understand that you're having the exact day you deserve. Because you chose the attitude. It is not because it's the afternoon. It's not because it's the evening. Because all of that day was made by God. That midnight hour. The reason why it has power in it, because of the simple fact that God made that day. The reason why I could be in that day at the ocean and receiving from what the ocean has, because the Lord made that day. And I already got the attitude that is in alignment to how he wants me to respond. Are you really responding to your days? Are you responding to your days correctly? Is it falsified? Then we have Joshua, the 24th chapter. I told you I'm going to teach you something. Huh? I don't care if you woke up in this day gay. It's still the Lord.
Yes, it is.
I don't care if you woke up in this day in poverty. I got something to drink. I can't use it. It's right. It's right there, Monique. By my book bag. I ain't finished it. Bring that to me. No, don't worry about it. I don't ate warm pizza before. I can drink warm pizza. The mere fact that you don't understand what conjure is, the mere fact you don't understand the assimilation of energy and frequency in a day, and you don't know how to properly respond in that day, that is not nobody's fault, sir. That's your fault. That's nobody's fault, ma'am. That's your fault. Because I'm telling you what is written, that these days were designed by the divine, by the Spirit, and therefore we understand what they're expecting us to do in that day. How you showed up in that day has nothing to do with how you should respond to that day. I'm going to say that again. How you showed up in that day does not have nothing I don't care if you got your heart broke in that day. You still should rejoice and be exceedingly glad. You know why? Because it's still God's good. Because everybody don't see the completion of a day. Everybody don't see that new morning. Everybody don't see that afternoon. Some people leave from work and never return in that day. That's why we put down when you died, when you born, and when you what? You died in that day. And life goes what? On and on and on. Because he the one created that day. So whatever day you got, you deserve it. And how you showed up in it, your business. But I would encourage you on today, as you serve in the African diaspora, be careful how you showing up in the day of your Orisha, in the day of your Loa, in the day of your Impungo, in the day of your God, in the day. Yes. Jeremiah, somebody said he was teaching on today. Is this helping anybody besides myself? So we got Joshua, the 24th chapter, 15th verse. The book of Joshua, 24, verse 15.
Amen.
When I'm on my lives, only on Sunday, I got to wait for people. I'm a far side. It's my job as a pastor to wait, but I be so irked. I say they don't even get in their Bible like that. Y'all could be so much better prayer warriors and conjurers. Y'all knew y'all Bible. There's so much delicious spells in this Bible. Now I want y'all to listen quite well to this. Especially if you want to follow me in the ATRs. Because I'm flexing on these niggas.
Yeah, come on, man.
It said, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord. I'm going to start right there. You got people that are in these ATRs, E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Laguna, Congo, and the Pop. They act like it's evil to serve the Spirit. They think it's an affliction. You don't look at it as a blessing to be able to serve, to show, oh, y'all ain't trying to hear me. You don't think it's a blessing to come to the house of the Lord and serve. It said, if you think it's evil, you see your service as a burden. I want to talk to you, Negroes. How you going to practice the ATR and serve in the ATR when you see it as a burden? You see giving, you see doing elbows, you see going back and forth as a burden. Instead of you say, God, I thank you, I can serve. Yes. I thank you that I'm going to be an altar. Yes. Boy, I thank God that the Orisha chose me or the Loa chose me to serve them. But your perception, you don't look happy to serve Oya. That's what I'll tell Sister Calvin. You don't come off like you glad that you have the opportunity to serve the Queen of Heaven. Yonza, the mother of nine. Nobody can look at your disposition and tell that you're excited about your service. It looks like you feel ill-filled. You feel challenged. You feel that it's too much to bear. She has so much to give. And you don't think she's worthy to be served at that capacity. Something wrong with you. I want to talk to y'all. It goes on to say, choose you this day. Here we go again. The day that you serve. It said, whom ye will serve. Whether the gods of your fathers or serve that which were on the other side of the flood. Or the gods of the Amorites. In whose land ye dwell. For as for me and my house. Anybody understand that? Apostle Ely, Chief Apostle Ely is saying, for me and my house, and my ego, we gonna serve the Lord and ego. Yes. And I'm gonna act like I'm glad about it. Yeah, I'm glad he chose me. Serve is the service that I have rendered unto the Lord. But I want to talk about this because I'm smart. The problem in this particular situation that we don't know who you serve. I don't know if you're serving Yahweh or serving yourself. The walk that you have in these ATRs, we are confused about who are you actually serving. Because I am operating with Orisha has nothing to do with my denial of my relationship with the Divine Mother and Father. Because I practice voodoo has nothing to do with a denial that God is, there's only one God, but many gods that exist from that one God, one source. Because I understand that we all are one, because I understand universal law. And so therefore, because I practice a particular science, so if I make Chinese food, does that make me a Chinese? And I make a Greek dish, does that make me Greek? Because that's culture. How you practice your magic is culture. How you season your chicken is culture. But it still comes from the same source. And the fact that I got to keep explaining to you that I believe in the Lord God, Adonai Yahweh, that I believe in the fire of God, Yah, hey, Ra, hey, come on here somebody, that I believe that I walk in the Trinity because I'm matriarch, and I believe in Mother Earth and Father Sky. I understand masculine energy and feminine energy.
That's right.
That's why I serve like I serve. That's why I commit like I commit. That's why I praise like I praise. That's why I give like I give. Because I give like I have an understanding of who I'm serving. I built my altar based off of, because I had a concept about who she was. That's why the Bible says, study to show yourself approved. You don't serve like you serving the queen. You don't serve like you're serving the king. You don't serve like you're serving the Proverbs 31 woman. You serve like you're serving a skank on the street. People are confused. Joshua saying, are you serving the gods of your on the other side of the blood? Are you serving the Amorites God? Who are you serving? When somebody can ask you a question, how can you serve Oshun and don't see beauty? I want to know how you're serving. If you're serving Olokun, you should have stability. You should have regalness. You should have understanding that you have the power to create a tsunami with water. You are the Aquaman or the Aquawoman of the ocean. You are Poseidon embodied with the water element. How in the world we can tell how and who you are based off of how you serve? Because we confused. You don't serve like you serving the Almighty. You serve like you serving the lesser one. Like your God is nervous. You like the prophet of Baal. Elijah would tell him, say, the way y'all serve, maybe your God sleep. Wake him up. Maybe your God on a journey and he got to get back. But my God is everywhere. My God is everywhere. When I look around and I need help from my ego, oh yes, the wind, the four winds. The ancestors move in the winds. They speak in the winds. The element of air is communication. The way you serve at your altar confuses me. You act like you ain't even glad to be there. The way you serve in your bed, you act like you ain't glad to be there. Your service shows everybody your attitude about what you serve. It don't mean that to you. That's why you serve like you serve. This means everything to me. That's why I give everything. I don't get tired of them. I don't give excuses. I tell you, I'll take care of my body. You take care of my travel. You take care of my resources. And I go. We used to say things in the church like, Lord, send me, I'll go. These niggas ain't trying to do nothing. But you want God to serve you. But you want... Oh. Amen. Come on. we understood what reciprocity is. I get to serve Oya like a beggar, and she has to serve me like a king. Isn't that unequally yoked? I'll say it again. I get to serve Oya like a peasant and a bum and a beggar, and she has to serve me like a queen. That's unequally yoked. You wonder why Abraham got what he got because he willing to give it all. You wonder why Moses got what he got because he willing to give it all. There is a contrast in your service, sir. I don't care what you say you serve. But because of the way that you serve, ma'am, the way that you give, the way that you offer, I wouldn't even know you were serving a queen. I wouldn't even know you got a king at home. I wouldn't even know that your pastor operates in all 9 realms of the spirit based off how you serve. How you show up in this church and you live like you live, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Huh? Huh? You're not only beneath your privilege, you're beneath the benefits of poverty in America. But you come into this house like you doing this house of faith. You should be grateful. Even Esther had an understanding to adorn herself before she goes before the king. You don't serve well. You don't serve well as a wife, a friend, a husband, a co-worker, a businessman. You serve so poorly, but you want so much respect. You have the day you deserve. You deserve the exact day because of your service. You should not be disappointed how your day looks. When you wake up on your Tuesday, you should be disappointed because you made sure that you did not do what you needed to do in this day. So therefore, why should you have the harvest of the day of Tuesday? You make sure that you did not burn your incense. You make sure you did not give your altar. You make sure that your day was the way that it was. Huh? They said, Pastor, how your life tree? I said, life finds them niggas in it. That's why I can say truly, this is the day that the Lord has made. That's why I can be happy today. Do you understand? That's why I can be joyful today. Even though people are doing all kind of crazy stuff and people act like they serving and apostle, I got you. You ain't got my back. You ain't got your own fucking back. How you gonna have my back when God watched me? My voodoo spirit got my back. You move when you feel like I didn't have the nerve, the audacity to tell me that you about yourself. Then how you can be about me and you about yourself? The Bible tells us that you got to serve another man. I don't want your service. It's tainted. You got the wrong attitude. You literally think you're being used. You actually think that you have a right to certain things that you were never told that you had a right to. You're literally feeling like I'm out here flexing on you because I'm a hater when I'm flexing on you because you don't know how to congratulate. You know what you did not do. And you know what? You stood in this process. And God, yet, because of my service, my dedication, my level of commitment. Huh? You don't serve well. And in your day, you don't want you. Ain't that right, Mother Susan? Ain't that right, Sister Monique?
Right. Yes.
Huh? You get the same day I get. We don't get different days. You get the same 24 hours. It's how you serve in that day why your day look like it look. That's why my Monday look better than your Monday. That's why my Sunday look better than your Sunday. Because I know that this is the day the Lord has made. And in that day is provision. And in that day he gives me my daily bread. Why the hell I'm going to be hungry when I get daily bread? Am I serving? Am I serving? Huh? You claim to be a part of the African diaspora, but your service is poor. It's inconsistent. And you're willful, and you have an attitude about it. And you don't want to be checked when I don't got to go to work, I'll check your ass all day long. Huh? Because you are living in the delusion. I have no problem to use this fire element and to shine a light so bright that you cannot deny your delusion. Huh?
That's right.
I have mutable fire. I have the biggest planet in our solar system on your ass. And you gonna try to flex me with your moon power. You gonna try to flex on me with your Mercury power. You gonna try to flex on me with your Saturn power. You gonna try to flex on me with your Mars energy. Oh, bitch. God enlarged my territory. And Jupiter give me more. That's the king of the gods. While you out here study trying to learn from me and learn how to actually serve gods and goddesses and deity and African working. You out here trying to whiteify. Selling your pussy to the nearest beggar. But talking about you a daughter of Oshun. If I'm not mistaken, Oshun was married to Ogun. Oshun was married to Shango. Bitch, you ain't married to nobody. How you a daughter of Oshun? You broke and husbandless. Where's the goddess of love in that? I don't care if you're a gay man. Where's your husband? You get it all in free dick and nuts. You representing very poorly. You're serving very poorly. And you want to give excuses to divine beings. It's unacceptable. Stop playing. This is way more than what you think it is. Because you have seen people serve so poorly. But I'm going to flex for you. As an American melanated man, I'm going to flex for you. I'm going to put Odia on the map. I'm going to put Babaluye on the map. I'm going to put Olokun on the map. I'm going to put the Impungos on the map. Because I'm going to show you how to serve gods and goddesses. See, the next time you give an offering or a donation, you're going to give an offering fit for a king or fit for a queen. You're going to stop running around here. You got to understand. I ain't got to understand a damn thing. If you were going to see that white pale-faced beast called Queen Elizabeth, you would not offer her no anything. And she's not a divine African deity. And even in her estate, you would not serve her the way you serve the gods and goddesses. And you will be in uniform and representation of her kingdom. But are you a representation of the kingdom of Oya? You look like a child that has been abandoned. You look like Ogun and you don't even claim you. You got Ogun on Murray. All about your DNA test. Shango sitting up there. Babaluaye sitting up there. Huh? Obatala sitting up there. And a cross-dresser called Oshumare. Because he got both parts. And they all sit there talking about, Lord, don't let this come back to be mine. You got the Orisha that they sit out there, Lord, when the results, they sit out there, Obatala. Oh, you got the Orisha nerve because you represent so poorly and serve so poorly. They don't want to come back. And they come back as Ogun and you say, damn! Now the whole world know you my child. My God. Now he got to see what happened was me and the mama didn't get along together and I wasn't really around. Now he got to come up with a story why you so fucked up. You serve so poor. You can't even flex for the gods because you're not really connected to them. Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. Is this happening anybody beside? Have the day you deserve. You chose that. He done gave you the day and you are choosing how you operate in it. Every time I told y'all to get y'all monies together, I told y'all about New Year's, getting prepared, making sure that things are in alignment for you. However, it don't matter who is the president of these countries. If you are doing what you need to do in the day that God has made for you, your day is going to look very, very different than other people's days. While people were going through the storm and dark, I was in the light, in the air conditioning. I had a different day. We had the same day, but I had a different day. All I'm trying to teach you how to have a different day in the same day, while other people out here playing like they serving. You ain't serving. You ain't even serving yourself. Because if you really love yourself, you wouldn't do yourself like that. I know you don't know no better. You got too much glue in your hair. Your hair. Deuteronomy 30th chapter, verse 19. When you have it, say amen. Amen. Here it is, Sister Monique. It said, I call heaven, what? And earth to record. We got recorders on our phone. So heaven and earth is recording your monkey ass. How you serve in the day. So when you get before the Spirit and your soul is weighed through you cannot lie about how you serve in this life. The Bible said that a man is given what? A few days. You don't know how long you're going to live in these days, and you are choosing how you serve in these days. I'm going to show you. It says here, the record is what? A record this day is a what? Against you. Why is it against you? Because I have set before you life and death in that day. I have set blessing and cursing before you in that day. Therefore choose, if you got good sense, life, that both thou and thy seed shall what? Live. The reason why people are in these ATRs and suffering because of the choices they make in the day. You have a right to choose life or death, blessing or cursing. It is your decision. Ain't nobody making you make your choices. You making your choice. And that's why your day and that's why your team is going through what they're going. The choices I'm making is changing the day of my children. They ain't got to be around me. The Bible says, we've been doing for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. I want to hear somebody. Your day is what you make it. And if you don't get up and choose life, if you don't get up and choose, this chicken, this rooster is shitting all over my car. Yeah, he ain't gonna be shitting long. He gonna get one more last shit. But you are making choices. Did anybody hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
He's trying to get free.
Is he? He been doing this.
Well, where's the tie? Move! I don't give a damn. You time up with this iPad cord right here. He just needs a tie because I need to use him. For example, y'all so claim to be so spiritual here. It's all kinds of here. If you was out in nature, you better miss the meal because your ass so slow. Tie it up. Hurry up. And she took every last piece of the yarn and did it with we don't need but one piece. And that's it inexperienced, but you want to serve. I'm keep trying to tell y'all, you are so unprepared for a thing, even in a prepared place. Don't I have a lot of tools here?
Yes, you will.
And we should be better at serving these altars than what we are. Am I not right about it? Is that not a fair statement?
Yeah.
But your day is how you serve in that day. And I'm telling you, sir, man, you have a right to choose life in your day, no matter how much depth is going on. And you got a right to choose blessing in that day, no matter how many curses go on. But that is also your choice in that day. Bring me that bird. You act like you scared of the bird.
I'm trying to get this.
They ain't got, here, let me hold that. It's like getting a piece of pussy, a piece of ass. You know, I've done it before. Everybody claims they want to be spiritual when they get down to work. I need a knife to cut this so I can get this piece. Now I'm telling you right now, you shit on my Bible, it's gonna be something. The knife, Monique, you broke by the knife. I need a knife. Tree just had my knife.
It's right there.
It's got blood all over
Right
it.
here. Yeah.
Everybody wanna do voodoo, conjure, mysticism. Now you out here looking like an ass. Cause you don't know how to serve. Now, I'm live, so, sir, try me if you want to. Things I'm willing to do. This is a bird rooster that we're utilizing for Sister Monique because she is a member of Apollo. So I'm going to be offering this bird to Zarabanda. And I want to explain it. Does it look like I done served before? Huh?
Yeah.
That's why my host keep calling me back, because I serve well. I look like I done been there before.
Yes, sir.
How many times you get on the same piece of ass and don't know what to do? You're not doing well. All right, Sister Monique, I need you to come up here.
Okay.
All right. Get over here by me. Now, what I want y'all to explain is she's doing a ritual and offering to Zarabanda through Palo. Palo is worked at night. Okay. So, but I wanted to bring the rooster. So I want to give an example. The Bible says that God has given us dominion over the fowls of the air. And in each of the African desired spore, they use feathers to remove envy. So when somebody is utilizing an animal, because what I want melanated people to understand how this is actually supposed to go. Whatever is on you is supposed to be transferred out your body into his body. And you give this as the scapegoat of your whatever it is. If you got talking about, try me. I'm not Calvino. So as a sacrifice, you want him to be a fighter, but you don't about to get bitch slapped. But the reason why you're doing this is because you're transferring the energy out of your body, whether it's sickness, whether it's your financial thing. When people are doing this correctly, and all these animals are being sacrificed, a lot of these animals are being sacrificed for foolishness. Because you're supposed to feel better, because now with the energy that was in you, it's no longer in you, it's in the bird. Because you transferred from one flesh to another flesh, right? And so they use the feathers, even the Native American people, they use the feathers because air element is here. And this is why they think like you do smudges and this right here, this is a blockbuster. Also, this bird is black. Black repels evil.
So this is also a protection that is going to be for you when it comes down to Zarabana. But remember, Zarabana is like Ogun, right? But it also operates in the shadow realm. So you're going to have protection in that world. And what happens is when you are properly cleansed by this animal, what's supposed to be happening is your energy is supposed to be shifting. Now, she is a Cancer. So all of y'all claim out here, you just out here just putting the bird on there. No, if you cannot invoke the energy out of the person's body, evoke, not invoke, because I'm not trying to put the energy in my body. I'm utilizing this black bird, which is going to repel any harmful energy, any workings that somebody, and she's not initiated. She has membership. I am doing the sacrifice. But she paid the money, and she been good to me, so she ain't paid what y'all gonna pay. But she paid the money for me to go get the animal. Now, if you got a lot of animals being sacrificed and you ain't seeing no change, they duped you. They duped you. Just like people put prayer oil and nothing happened. It is impossible for this bird to become a vessel for your energy, and you keep that energy. Can I say that again? As a Cancer woman, your water is supposed to be cleansed because of the color, and this is a male bird, because we're going to use this male bird to direct the energy away from you. You cannot possess an energy that has been directed away from you. I'm going to say it again. No matter what you have done up until this sacrifice, it's not going to matter because it's being directed into the animal. That's why you get a new day. This is a new day, a new season, a fresh anointing. So your waters are refreshed. You see what I'm saying? When people know what they're doing, you don't look like an ass. When people know what they're doing, you actually benefit. But the reason why your condition never changes, because they don't know how to transfer your whatever got on you into this. And they just killed the bird for nothing. These feathers, the way that they are utilized, and the why we use the male, because the male is the cock there watching. He's also sends the alarm. So this right here is also spiritual sacrifice, where Zarabanda is going to be able to alert you through the rooster. It said the cock crows thrice.
Come on now.
Mine cock-a-lot, cock-a-doodle. But this is when people have real understanding of real magic, real arche, real chi, and you're not just spending your money. You're not just spending your time and still remaining in the same condition. That's why you see so much change. When I sacrificed that goat in this shirt, why you see so much change? I'm a child of change. So you're going to see change.
Yes.
In the story. So you guys that want to do animal sacrifices to the impungos or the rishas, I do all of that stuff. My point is, I want you to give a better understanding that I'm just not sitting up here just touching her in the back end. And now she thinking something happening and ain't nothing happening. Have the day you deserve, sir. I'm out here doing real conjuring, real mysticism. You understand? So that's why we use the wings. That's why we use the rooster. And this is why we use we tie the legs so I can have control. But this is going to be a fight. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Even if you don't practice, does that make sense?
Yes.
Calvin, does that make sense?
It does. Now it does. First I didn't understand.
Exactly. But you've been around it too long, and that shows you proof they never intended for you what? To understand. So even if you're an initiate, Monique got phobia, so y'all can get it. But she always talking about, oh, I get it. When you, this is why you're gonna learn. This is what I mean. I'm flexing. Huh? I'm not gonna make Monique hurt me because she's her phobia.
Okay.
But I'ma still work for her. That's why you should know your client.
That's right.
She doing real good for the camera. But the real truth is, terrified. That heart moving fast.
Yeah, no.
And this is a chicken. She's talking about, oh, if I did it, you would not stand up here with me no rattlesnake.
Oh,
She's not gonna do that.
well, I mean, if you,
No, I ain't no right. My point is, magic get deeper than this. But this is a waste of time if you are not actually transferring energy out of that person's body, whether you're using a coconut, whether you're using an animal, whether you're doing a Olympia, which is an egg, if that energy is not coming out of that person, you might as well scramble that egg and put some cheese on it and serve it. This is serving spirit. This is serving. This is how this actually goes. And this is why you don't waste the energy, you don't waste the time, and the person get the result. If you don't know what you're doing because you have been serving incorrectly in your day, then you need to leave these ATRs alone. Huh? Not now dime is she gonna wait. Nah, I gotta go to Holly. What time is it?
4 o'clock.
Yeah, I gotta go. Calvin, come get this and put that bird back in the cage. If you want to support this ministry and be a part of this ministry, just put in there. He'll be fine. This is what we doing real magic around here. This is what we do. Right back in the cage. Because I got to get on the road. Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated is where we practice real magic with spirituality and real conscience. I'm not wasting your time. You ain't gonna waste my time. If you're here to do real magic and you're here to do clarity and get understanding, this is how this rolls. I can do that same rooster for Ryan at the railroad track and break. Do you understand? When I say I'm bad to the bone, that's why I'm flexing on these niggas.
Bad.
Huh? Y'all should see what I can do with a caterpillar.
Come on.
I turned it into a butterfly.
I do real magic. That's all I'm here to say.
Come on, Pastor.
This is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. You have the day you deserve. Whatever that may be, sir, now, you can choose life, death, or you can choose blessing or cursing. It's your day. Do what you will. But one thing you cannot deny, God made it for you to be what? It's glad in it and to be happy. But you can choose, because no matter you're an Ebop, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, or Christianity, whether you're an atheist, you still choose your day and how you gonna operate in that day. That's you. All right? Let's get out of here. All right, y'all. I gotta hit the road. Hit the road, Jack.